while Hootman is not new to government shutdowns here in the US, he says that as much as there was concern over an imminent shutdown in 2018, he had a feeling that it would come to pass.
Here we go again. Yeah, we were here 5 years ago. And this morning we had a meeting at 9 o'clock where we were basically all told, shut our computers down, put outgoing messages saying the government is closed. We're doing what's called an orderly shutdown because we've had a lapse in funding.
The research chemical engineer for the Forest Service was also affected when the United States government shut down in October 2013.
It seems, the congressional environment just seems a little more hostile. There's a bunch of legislation going on right now that are kind of anti-employee. And then this just feels like, well, we don't care. We don't care about the federal employees. Let's just shut them all down.
Hootman, who is the president of his local chapter of the National Federation of Federal Employees Union, says that even after going through this in 2013, nothing really can prepare an individual for such circumstances.
It has a much broader impact than just me. I have students who work with us from the university. They're not supposed to come into the buildings. They have experiments running. It just is very, very disruptive. And especially if we come back tomorrow and say, oh, well, never mind, you're all open now.
The U.S. government shutdown is one that the Trump administration is fighting to revert. Previously, the president was quoted as expecting the then-President Barack Obama to undo the damage. And while this crisis currently falls on his lap, many in key sectors like military, federal security agencies and other government offices are looking up to not only him, but the House of Congress and Senate to fix the mess.
We come to agreement on an outline for DACA and border security. If we have those agreements, now it won't be all spelled out because we're not writing appropriations bills.
They want to deal on immigration. And then they'll think about reopening the government. It is a shakedown strategy.
And Trump, if you are listening, it's almost as if you were rooting for a shutdown.
Perhaps across the aisle, some of our Democratic colleagues are feeling proud of themselves, their very own government.
Under the impression that it's just going to be another kind of short extension. It's not actually going to be resolving the whole budget issue once and for all. This kind of coming up to the brink regularly is really quite kind of annoying. And the other thing that's going on is we don't even have a budget. We're told just kind of stay the course, don't spend any money.
The president's inauguration anniversary has been dampened by the shutdown. Over the weekend, ladies were joined by men in many parts of the country to hold demonstrations against the current administration, just as they did a day after Donald Trump was sworn in as the 45th U.S. president last January. Leila Mohammed, NTV, in Wisconsin, United States.